The sail into
the running wide, he will lose 3 or 4 spots there.
Oh, that is a mistake by the 9 times world champion. It's almost like he's on his debut.
Well,
he's so excited.
The thing there was he was only trying to pass Dovizioso, and he realised he was actually closing right in on Pedrosa, who has struggled in turn 1 for much of the weekend. Pedrosa may be braking a little earlier than he thought, and he knew he was going to hit, so forced to pick the bike up. Then when he gets in the dirty part of the track, just can't bring it round, and he's dropped back now, down into 7th spot behind Stefan Bradl. Here comes Crutchlow on Dovizioso, and it looks like this one will stick from the Brit.
Yeah, teammates last year, of course, at Tech 3, now one on a Ducati, one on the Yamaha, while all this is going on, as Gav says. Lorenzo's waving goodbye at the moment.
Waving goodbye to this race is Karel Abraham, though. He is out on the 2nd lap, and the Czech rider is out.
So he had a disappointing year last year, Karel Abraham, and it looks like that is continuing for him. Whoa, what an exciting start, but Lorenzo is opening up a bit of a gap, but Pedrosa and Crutchlow, of course, from the front row of the grid, will try and close that down, but it's over 1 second already, and that is a great start by the world champion.
Crutchlow putting pressure on Pedrosa in turn. Marquez pressuring Andrea Dovizioso. Here comes Crutchlow. Ooh, he just thought about going through on the inside of Dani Pedrosa there, up as they come through turn 15 into the final corner, 16. What about Marquez through on the inside of Dovizioso? Final corner move there from Marquez. He's up into 4th place. We told you this kid's a bit special, and he's showing it in the early stages. Started 6th, he's now in 4th.
Crutchlow desperate to get past Dani Pedrosa as Lorenzo opens up the gap at the front. He's got no chance, of course, coming down into turn 1 because that Honda just has the extra pace.
It has been struggling for grip coming out of the corners as well. It's one thing they have been finding this weekend. There's a question mark whether they would be able to go with the hard tyres. They've chosen to go with the soft. Lap times. Lorenzo 55.5, Pedrosa 56, Crutchlow 55.8. He and Lorenzo the only 2 under that 56 barrier.
There is Valentino Rossi, just got a glimpse of the 9 times world champion. Tried all he could to get past Andrea Dovizioso. He did get past him, but then ran it wide at turn 1. Here comes Crutchlow. He's desperate to get past Dani Pedrosa, but it is not going to be easy for the British rider. Just lacks that, puts a little bit of pace with the satellite Yamaha against the Repsol Honda, but as Gav said, Repsol Honda, but certainly with Dani Pedrosa, have had their problems. Meanwhile, smooth, calm at the front, it's Lorenzo.
And he is just slicing his way through the desert air from the front. Crutchlow, every single corner is closing in. We always know how stable and solid that Yamaha is in a corner, and we've seen this weekend how much Pedrosa has struggled. Bradl is now through on Dovizioso. We knew it was going to be tough for Dovizioso, who's had a brilliant weekend. Let's not make any bones about it. Been a good start to his weekend for Ducati. No one was expecting so much from him. Just loving this from Crutchlow. He really is harassing Dani Pedrosa, and he's going to try again, is he? No, not this time. Oh, another wobble from Pedrosa into turn 15, and look at the drive Crutchlow will get down towards the final corner. He's alongside Pedrosa, no way through because Pedrosa has just ridden on his inside, blocking every single line he would like to take, and he's not going to be able to do it. Crutchlow closed right in, and now Marquez right on the rim.
Not quite close enough to have a nibble at the Dani Pedrosa, and lurking, just praying for the...
Just listening to that Yamaha in behind the Honda. Now, Crutchlow tried, he looked, he tried to find a little gap.
Reappearance in the MotoGP.
Now up into 2nd place. What a start from the German, from the
situation.
Close in at all. He has closed right in on the rear of his teammates. Now the question marks are there for Dani Pedrosa. Can you come up with something to show your new teammate the way round?
It's an intriguing situation. Just over 8 laps to go. The old brigade and the new brigade. It's Marc Marquez leading the way from Dani Pedrosa. Marquez rewrote the history books yesterday, the youngest ever pole setter. He would be the youngest ever Premier Class winner in the history of Grand Prix racing. But Dani Pedrosa, after finishing 4th at Qatar, is desperate to beat him. A bit tense in there, I think, don't you?
Very tense.
A bit tense in here, actually. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, it's just intriguing to know what can Pedrosa do as Marquez now leads across the line and is pulling on the straight a little bit to Pedrosa. Pedrosa closes right up on the brakes, as you would expect. But this is where Marquez has been strong through this first section of track.
In many ways, we know what Marquez can do. We're not 100% certain what Dani Pedrosa can do, are we? It's that intriguing.
Look at Marquez just pulling away from Pedrosa in that first sector.
Well, Valentino Rossi said he's going to win a Grand Prix very soon, Marquez. I think when they've been here, actually, when they tested here. And